into the crease and strays on to Lawrence's legs, who works that one through mid-wicket. Pure timing there, takes it down the hill towards the lime tree.
Arafat is in and bowling. That's love zone for Dom Sibley. Don't bowl on leg stump. He's absolutely crashed that away through mid-wicket for 4.
That's a lovely shot by Lawrence. Again, gives Everson the charge.
A privilege. Here we go. 99 is Sibley's scoreline, and he's pushed it into the onside. And indeed, all the way to the boundary rope, and a century for Dominic Sibley, who takes off his helmet and waves his bat. Certainly things to look out for. Next delivery in from Jazz. And this one is pulled into the onside. There's a player out in the deep, but it was to the left of the fielder, and it is 4 runs. Singh from the pavilion end. This one's pushed into the onside, to the vacant square leg area, and they go through for a single. So Lawrence goes through for a single, and indeed it is his 50.
Sibley ball off the back foot, straight down the ground. That's exquisite.
Last delivery of the over. This one's cut into the offside, into the vacant deep gully area, and it goes through for 4 runs. Parkinson is rattling through this over. Next delivery, and this one's pushed into the onside in a controlled manner, and all the way actually to the boundary rope.
Yeah, can maybe see the reasons why he made the move.
Parkinson continues from filling, and this is swept into the onside, and all the way to the boundary rope, bisected the deep square leg fielder.
Yeah, saw him get a monster 100 in the One Day Cup at Isle of Wight last year, as this one's flicked away by Lawrence coming down the pitch into the leg side. I don't think the fielder will cut that off, so 4 more.
Here comes leaning past the umpire. Lawrence plays that through the offside. That is going to be his 100. Yep, it beats the fielder out there.
Award, isn't it? And yeah, it's a very fine piece of sort of silverware, if you will. This was a reverse sweep from Dan Lawrence down towards the vacant third man area for a boundary. The leg spinner changing his angle of attack. Lawrence trying to give himself some room, and he's been bowled. He moved away to the leg side.
That's pleasantly driven. That's gorgeous from Smith there. Kevin Jarvis wasn't very good. Oh, that's in the air as well. That's going to be 4 runs, but I thought he'd put that down. Leaning in, and that's an edge. That's a moral victory for the bowler. It's going to go for 4, and that's going to bring up the 350 for Surrey, but it wasn't a genuine shot, and Leaning has induced the edge.
Shot off after we'd finished play here from Canterbury and went up to London for a mate's birthday.
Leaning in, and that's just nurdled backward of square on the offside. Going to get a single.
The other bowlers, next one's pushed to the right of mid-wicket, and they go through for a single. Indeed, it is the 150 for Dominic Sibley, who raises his bat to the pavilion, going at quite a good rate. So it's a nice partnership. Pushed straight back to the fielder. And indeed, it is the bowler. And actually, there's
might have just dropped short, did it? For Kent. Driven away, though, by Folkes for 4. Unless Bell Drummond can cut this off. But it does indeed go all the way.
Next delivery comes in, and this one's wide and pushed quite rightly right down to fine leg area where there's no one fielding out there, and there's 4 runs. Go fast, but it goes to the boundary fast as well.
It can travel, indeed. This one's pushed away by Folkes, up the slope, through cover point, might go all the way. How has that gone for 4?
Next delivery comes in, and this one's absolutely heaved over the top of long on all the way for a 6er.
Yeah, that was a real wallop from Jamie Smith. Even Sibley was quite brisk for his standards. Oh, there's a real waft outside the off stump from Folkes. And maybe that was just slightly too much on the aggressive intent front, and he's nicked Garrett behind to Finch. So
that's gone towards my automobile somewhere for a rather large 6 from Jamie Smith. Parkinson around the wicket, and that's swept. As the fielder down there watches the spin, and that's Jamie Smith's 50 off 49 balls, 5 fours, 2 sixes in just over an hour.
Oh, you're keeping us hanging on there. Singh comes in from the Nackington Road end, and this is absolutely walloped into the retirement flat all the way for 6.
That's smashed, and that's in the air, and that's a great catch there. I think that's Arafat.
Next delivery in from the tall bowler, and this one's pulled into the onside. Very lofted stroke, and all the way for 6. So Mr. Surrey, here comes the next delivery, very much down leg side, and absolutely flicked directly to mid-wicket. And Patel just didn't pick that one up properly, tried to flick it.
Having a cheeky shy.
Arafat. Bang, that's gone. Miles.
Parkinson. Oh, that's a big heave
Oh
into the leg side. That might have gone quite a long way from Jordan Clark.
That's
Certainly
huge.
gone for 6. Parkinson's figures take that bit more punishment. Clark will go again. He's going to go for 6 again, is it?
Yep. Yep.
But a bit wide outside the off stump. There it is. He's gone up again. He's hoiked it leg side. It's in the air. It's going away for 6 more. That's going to go straight up in the air in a minute as he seeks a 5-wicket haul. Oh, what a ridiculous shot that is into the leg side from Jordan Clark.
Out.
And he's been caught. That was an extraordinary attempted stroke as he almost played it off one leg, moving away to his right. Parkinson gets his 5-wicket haul and gets his man in the end. Roach to Finch. And he's hit it away down the slope for 4 runs, first ball. Unless that's going to be reined in, which it's not. Finch with a surprise promotion to the top of the order and with a 4 first balls. Crawley then facing up to Kemar Roach. Flicks it away into the onside for 4. In Zach Crawley characteristic fashion. Fresh-faced.
Oh, that's a good delivery. Crawley's gone, caught behind. That's a massive wicket. Worrell does the trick again, dismissing Crawley for the 2nd time in the game.
Ruining his decision actually to miss the Kookaburra ball games, as this one's a half volley on leg stump from Kemar Roach, and Harry Finch has got 4 more. Who would put his hand up and say, I'll do it. Oh, short ball, pulled away, that's 4 more, undoubtedly. Smashed by Finch, and Roach is... Sturge is definitely on somebody's academy.
Next one, Worrell. And lovely on drive by Bell Drummond. Really nicely timed.
Run rate's fine at the moment, 3 and over, 26 for 1. Just the loss of Crawley, the one downside.
Next one comes in. Oh, squares up Bell Drummond a little bit. And it goes so fast off the leading edge and through to the boundary rope. It just shows, to your point, Ben.
Obviously the form he's been in so far this season. This is nicely timed by Finch, and it's beat the fielder actually. That's a little bit of sloppy work from Jordan Clark, and as a result it'll be 4 more runs to Harry Finch.
Over so far, here it comes, and this one, oh, and he's bowled him! Middle stump goes flying out of the ground, and the skipper Bell Drummond, he absolutely batters his left.
Did it in the first innings as well. Here's Clark. Short, pulled
Shot.
with a plum by Harry Finch. Gowler. That's got to be close. That he's gone. He's been given. I thought that was a little high, perhaps. I don't know. Let's have a look. Both born in the same county.
Laws in. Jack Gleaning pushes this into the offside and bisects the fielders at point and at cover. Nice punch in the offside off the back foot.
Try and take it on and get caught.
Still, again, this one's a better delivery. And it's caught at mid-wicket. And they've got the big wicket of Joe Denley. Would you believe it?
Here's Worrell. Oh, that's edge. Sibley catches it. Leaning goes. Worrell strikes again, his 3rd wicket. As Comden defends. Ball goes out to Ryan Patel, who throws it to umpire Michael Burns.